It's great to see each and every one of you today. Welcome to Tuesday's edition of Lunchtime Shenanigans. Booyah! I hope everybody's having a fantastic day so far. Let me go ahead. I'm just trying to adjust the music here a little bit so you guys can hear me. So far, so good here. So let's go ahead and go through the initial run through. I want to say hello to each and every one of you. Make sure you all get your thumbs up and a high five. Make sure you hit that thumbs up for me as well if you don't mind. But the very first person in the chat today is Eileen Velu, the fam. Welcome, my friend. Psh, thumbs up and a high five for you. Great to see you. Great to have you. Kazma Black the Bunny is close in second place with a sneak attack with some Twinkies and juice. Oh my gosh. There you go. Thumbs up and a high five for you. Psh, great to see you, man. How's life treating you? Gemma's Journey Grace, much love to you. Psh, it is always a pleasure seeing you. I hope you're having a great day today. Desiree Fournier, that goes ditto for you. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Much love to you. Thumbs up. And here's your high five. Psh, there you go. Great to see you. Hopefully life's treating you well and you're having a good one. Hot Melinda Paranormal Damon Broadcast Owner USA. I said that all in one breath. Woo! It's great to see you. Thumbs up and a high five. Psh, great to have you. Faith in the Fallen. Faith in the Fallen gets 2 high fives today and 2 thumbs up. Psh, psh. Whoop, I hit my boom. I boomed my hit my boom. All right, let's keep on going here real quick. Raven the Blackbird, psh, welcome. Galleon Adventures, psh, great to see you. Much love. Chelino Sanchez is also in the house. Welcome. Psh, saying hello to everybody. I hope life is treating you well. Snobby Scrap Picker, how are you, buddy? Thumbs up and a high five. Psh, I am very much looking forward to getting that plate. I still haven't received it yet, but I would probably assume it'd probably take a good couple of weeks or more to get. But I ordered a plate, like a license plate type of thing from Snobby Scrap Picker and his wonderful wife. And once I get it, I think I'm going to do some rearranging in here so that you guys can see the back wall, which will also ironically serve as a green screen because of the color. But I would like to create a wall of awesomeness. You know, start putting up stickers, you know, that I've collected and various things that I've gotten from YouTubers, just to kind of honor those YouTube creators, because you guys are truly awesome. Eric Garcia is in the house. Much love to you. Welcome to Lunchtime Shenanigans. Psh, great to see you. Great to have you. Quick Skillz, stand for 10 seconds so the earth won't explode. What? No, I'm not going to do it. I want to see if the earth actually explodes. Sorry. Should be this week, fingers crossed. Me too, buddy. Trust me. When I get it, I'll have an unboxing live stream with it. So you can definitely be on the lookout for that. I will make sure that you have enough notice so that you can attend. Raven the Blackbird says, Skillz, did you know Cab 7 was swatted yesterday evening? Yes, and I am going to talk about that in just a few minutes. Trust me, that is going to be talked about. You should do it when I come up. I can help. There you go. That would be awesome, Desiree. That'd be fantastic. My good friend, Desiree Fournier from Rhode Island, she's going to be coming up and visiting. We're going to be doing a collab. She'll probably help me out with some live streams. And maybe she can help make my channel better. Who knows? Give me some fresh insight. Yayos! Let's see. And Galleon Adventures is saying hello to Desiree. Trust me, Desiree is totally awesome. Desiree doesn't have any content as of yet, but I am going to start talking her into creating content because it's a great outlet. And I know she has a ton of creativity that you guys would love to see. Destination Chronicles is up in his house. Welcome, Destination Chronicles. Psh, thumbs up and a high five. Much love to you. Welcome on this lovely Tuesday. All right. So I'm going to stop the music just for a second here because this is kind of a serious topic, okay? Let me go ahead and stop it for a second. All right. Music stop. I don't know what to think about the movie Joker. I got to watch that myself. I heard it was really good. I heard the critics are acclaiming it to be a success, the movie Joker, but Yeah, we'll hold off on that for just a bit here, but I want to talk about something pretty serious. You know, there are people out there that will cause channels harm, unfortunately, and I've been a victim of this, and I know many other channels have been a victim of this, and now Cab7 has been a victim of this, where people will call the police, they'll call the cops and say you've done horrific acts. They'll call 911 and say you've killed your wife or something like that, and then tell them that you'll fire on police officers if they show up at your door, and just set up a really, really horrific scene. It's a horrendous act for someone to do that in the first place, but to waste manpower on the police department, and Lord knows what else, to have them go out there and traumatize someone that is completely innocent, is just beyond despicable and unforgivable. If that person's ever found out, I'm going to just say personally, shame on you, because it's absolutely ridiculous, for someone to do that. You put people's lives in jeopardy when people play these kind of pranks, and it is against the law. I can tell you this right now. There are instances where people that have called in and told false claims on other people, or claiming they're you or whomever, few people have been caught, and a few people have gotten up to 20 years in jail for doing that sort of thing. Because it's really, it could be looked at and viewed upon as attempted manslaughter, if you think about it that way. Sorry, guys, I'm on a bit of a tangent right now, so I apologize if I'm not viewing the chat right this second. Jasmine's entertaining. Welcome. Studio Geek 32. I haven't seen you in a minute. Great to see you. Thanks so much for stopping on in. But yeah, swatting is when someone calls in, says they're you, says you've done despicable acts, and basically taunts the police by saying, I'm going to do horrendous things if you show up at my door. So the police come in hot and heavy. When I was swatted, I was lucky enough to get a phone call while it was live. Unfortunately, it was live. And the video's still up, guys. It's on my original channel, Skillz, back sometime in February. You guys can check that out if you want to just to kind of see the ordeal. But they called me 3 times. It was a number I didn't recognize. I was live streaming. And by the third time, I'm like, it's got to be important. Maybe it's my daughter calling from Dover because she was with a friend or something. So I'm like, all right, I'll be right back. I was live streaming with Recycle Dude at the time. I said, I'll be right back. I got to answer this phone call. So I did. I put it on mute for a little bit. And then after a while, I took the mic off mute. I let everybody know what was happening. And I actually put the officer on speakerphone so that you guys could hear exactly what was going on. They told me that someone called in and said I killed my wife and I'd shoot at police officers. It's just nonsense. So what ended up happening is the police showed up, down the road. They cordoned off the road. There was police, there was sheriffs, there was state troopers, and basically, they instructed us to go outside in the dead of winter, in the dead of cold. Me, my wife, my son, we had to go outside with AK-47s pointed at us, handguns pointed at us, and they had to take us into temporary custody and make sure the situation was secure. And then they had to come in and they had to search the house to make sure that there was nobody else in duress or in crisis or anything like that. Now, this isn't something that happened to me recently, okay? This is something that happened to me back in February. But it just happened to Cab7. I wouldn't wish this on anyone, okay? It's an extremely traumatic experience. If there's anybody in here that, thinks about doing this sort of thing or has bad intentions or ill intentions, I'm going to tell you to stop, because you could get it. If they catch you, man, you'll get up to 20 years. You'll get up to 20 years. They will throw the book at you because they don't stand for this. It's not something that they take lightly, for sure. But my point in all this is that it happened to Cab7 last night, and you can only imagine the traumatic experience that he had, Marlo had, And, you can only imagine what's going through his mind right now. So what I'd like everyone to do, all right, is reach out to Cab7. Leave a comment on one of his videos. Make sure you attend his next live stream. Do what you got to do to reach out to him and let him know that he's supported, he's loved, and everything is going to be okay. Because eventually it will be okay. People, that make these sort of claims and threats and things of that nature, usually they're thousands and thousands of miles away. They won't show up at your doorstep. They're basically keyboard warriors that just make a quick phone call. You know what I'm saying? It's a despicable act. And it really does need to stop. They need to tighten up some sort of, laws on cybersecurity to be able to better track individuals like this. Because at this time, it's almost impossible. You can spoof numbers. You can spoof telephone calls. This is all public, by the way. Cab7 retitled his most recent live stream to let everybody know what was going on. And I'm sure he will live stream tonight to let everybody know the status and how he's doing and all of that. But anyway, it's just a despicable thing. So he was not only swatted, he was also doxxed. Doxxed basically means that this person or persons took all of his information and basically aired it out in public to let people know that, this is X, Y, and Z, and the address is blah, 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 which is also not cool. So one thing that you can definitely take away from this, and I said this before in the other live stream just after I was swatted, is make sure that your private information is protected well. Make sure that your address is protected. Make sure, first and last name. I mean, that's because all they really need is your first and last name, or even your first name and your address. That's all they need to do these sort of despicable things. So try to keep as much private information private as possible. This is another reason why I don't like to give out my address for people to send me things. People that have good intentions have to suffer because of people that do these sort of despicable acts. I don't like giving my address out for that very reason. So anyway, guys, please do me a favor. Head over to Cab7's at some point. Show him some love, please, because he could certainly use some. He's been shaken up. He's gone through a very traumatic experience. Trust me, I know. I've been through it myself. All right, let me catch up here. I'm going to put the music back on, guys. Let me go ahead and catch up on the chat here real quick. All right, let's see. Let's catch up here real quick. Bear with me just a moment. That was messed up. That means no more bossy. What are you talking about, Kazma? Let's see. Hey, R5 Adventures. Psh, sorry, I didn't see you come in, bud. But it is good to see you. She's collabing right now with NWI Diver. And I hope they're finding some really, really good stuff. Studio Geek 32, I know I said hello to you already, but it is good to have you. It's good to see you here. Got to run, Gil. Something come up. All right, Snobby. Sorry about that, bud. David, the producer. It is good to see you, bud. Yes, it really is awful what happened to him. Nobody should do that. Nobody, like I said, what bothers me is 9 times out of 10, these sort of people get away with it because technology is in their favor and not the law's favor. And that needs to change. Let's see. Ally Mac Mechanical. Great to see Ally Mac Mechanical and Barefoot Adventures. It is good to see another high five for you. There you go. Great to see you. Great to have you. I agree, Studio Geek. It is definitely crazy. Just trying to catch up here. Hazel Hyde, Eric's Vixen. Welcome. You get a thumbs up and a high five. Excellent to see you. CSN girl. CSN City girl. Yes. Great to have you in here. Excuse me. Well, I won't go to jail, Faith in the Fallen, but yes, if they catch you, if you do something like that, and they find out, if they can track you somehow, You will go to jail. There have been people that have actually done this that have gotten up to 20 years in prison. And that is a fact. Almost there, guys. I appreciate you bearing with me here. Let's see. Yes, it is ridiculous, R5. Let's see. Hot Melinda says, my town know our family and they call us first. If you're lucky enough to get a phone call first, you know, usually the cops will do that. They'll try to reach out to you first if they can. If it's within their means to do so, given the circumstances, they will definitely do that. And that's what happened in my case. Let's see. Yeah, Kazma, I'm angry too about it, to be honest with you. I really am. So far, it's a dud. R5, I'm so sorry. But you know what? The day's not over. I don't know how long you're planning on collabing, but the day is certainly not over. So my fingers are crossed that you find something really, really good. Joy Stewart, welcome, my friend. Thumbs up and a high five. Psh, great to see you. MD Outdoors just stopped in to say hello. Great to have you, my friend. Psh, hopefully life is treating you well. I'm sorry if I was a little scatterbrained talking about the whole swatting thing, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out or ask in the chat. You can also reach out to me privately if you don't want to discuss it in the chat. My email is actually on my original channel, Skillz, in the About section. You can reach out to me at any time. I am very open and transparent about what had happened to me back in February. Let's see. Hot Melinda, it's a felony. I asked my uncle. It is. It's. I don't know whether it's a felony or not, but it's a pretty high charge. I mean, it's basically the equivalent of attempted manslaughter. There have been people that have gotten killed over someone playing a prank because they have some sort of butthurt syndrome for whoever they're calling on, you know, or it's just ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. And it is so insanely petty. It's one of those types of people that can't walk away. They walk away mad. They can't just walk away. They get butthurt. They're like butthurt Velcro. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of thing. Get her done, Granny. Welcome, my friend. Thumbs up and a high five. And you get a hug. Big beard of sageness bear hug for you. I hope your Tuesday's going really, really well. Raven says, Skillz, the game swatting is dumb to play. It is dumb to play. It is dumb to... and it's not a game. They think it's a game, but it's not a game. It really isn't. It's a life-altering event. And they all they really want is to get their kicks off of watching it all go down live. So chances are, whoever did it was watching Cab 7's live stream, and they were probably watching mine. People are ridiculous. People really are ridiculous. Did you take your meds, Granny? Oh my gosh. Yes, Cab 7 is shaken. He's shaken, but he's okay. He's okay. He's going to address it on his own. The only reason I'm really bringing it up is because it was brought up to me and people were asking about it in the chat here, so I thought I'd discuss it, educate people on what it is and what some of the stupidity on this platform is and how it affects you, how it affects your lives. Not just you, but your family. Your family. It goes beyond the realm of just YouTube. It gets way personal. It takes it to a whole new level, a level that should never be there in the first place. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm glad you like that hug, Get Her Done, Granny. Always for you. Special hug for you. Kazma says, one thing I know for sure is that the idiot will be caught, and it's not butthurt, it's stupidity. It is stupidity, but honestly, what it stems from is being butthurt. Like, for example, you know, not everybody likes me. You know what I mean? Not everybody likes me, whether it be jealous of success or, you know, not saying I'm successful, but there's many reasons why someone could be butthurt or whatever. Could be because you're way more successful than they are, or if, you know, you did a video or a live stream about something they didn't like, or you said something wrong, or a mod handled a situation that, you know, the outcome wasn't something that they appreciated or liked or wanted or whatever. Anyway, it causes people to get really, really sometimes dark, about these sort of things, and that's basically where it stems from. People may not like your ideology or your message that you're conveying on YouTube, and they want to shut you up. That's why the swatting never ended Skillz live stream, because my message is to help people. And so is Cav Sevens. And if I know him, he's got the spirit of a lion. He's got the spirit of a tiger, and I know that he will not stop helping people no matter what he decides to do. No matter how he handles this situation, he's not going to stop helping people. And that's a fact. Let's see. Sending positive vibes. Thank you so much, Faith in the Fallen. Sorry, got Cav 7 on the brain here. My kids are still sleeping. Got to get up, start cleaning, doing my daily routine. Awesome. Sounds good. Jasmine's entertaining. No worries. I really appreciate you stopping in, even if it's just for a few brief moments. Let's see. I just want to make sure. Are you following me around? Gils goes, YouTube needs to put a stop to it, but they will not if they stop the live stream. Well, Raven, the issue is a lot of it is beyond YouTube's control. It has to be proven beyond a reasonable doubt that it's a channel, it's a creator doing it. You know what I'm saying? And it is exceedingly difficult to do that. It really is. And that's what I mean. If technology needs to catch up with the law. Faye Q, what's going on? Welcome. I hope life's treating you well. Thumbs up and a high five. Everybody gets a thumbs up and a high five here. Or you don't have a life of your own and are stupid. There's no doubt about it that it is a stupid move. It's a stupid move based on butthurt, and butthurt shouldn't even be there in the first place. Just, if you don't like somebody, if you don't like what they're talking about, pick another channel to watch, man. You don't have to sit there and try to destroy a channel because you don't like what they're talking about or something that they said. I mean, come on. I had to step out, so if you said hi back, I missed it. Containerman68, I'm so sorry if I missed you. Thumbs up and a high five to you. Much love to you, my friend. Much love. Deidre Baker, welcome, my friend. Great to see you. Great to have you. Hope life is treating you well. So let's see. What really? Not everybody likes you. Everybody I don't know. Well, I mean, everybody's got their own opinion, and justly so. But how you react to that opinion, how you react to your own viewpoint, that defines you as a human being. And to call 911 on a person and falsely accuse them or say that they've killed someone or done something horrific and that they'd shoot at police officers, that's an unforgivable act, in my opinion. As far as I'm concerned, people that do that kind of shit should burn in hell. It's an extreme response to an extreme bit of stupidity. It really is. And I'm sorry if I just offended anybody by saying that. Get her done, Granny says, leave them alone, move on, let it go, spread love, peace, and happiness, not hate. Boom. That's what I like hearing. Because really, why carry on all that heat, man? It's just going to shorten your life expectancy. It's going to shorten your life. It's going to stress you the hell out. It's going to turn you so jagged and dark, you're going to end up being in jail sooner or later anyway. So you might as well turn it around. You might as well try to turn it around. I'm sure your life there's more to that person's life than what they're experiencing in that moment. Sometimes it's a cry for help. It's a shitty cry for help, but it's a cry for help. That's sick, man. No one should ever do that to anyone. Life is too short. I agree, Ali Mac. I completely agree. But it happens. There are so many YouTubers, so many creators that I know that have been swatted, that have been doxxed. It's not even funny. It's almost like a non-official rite of passage nowadays, and it's gotten that ridiculous. Whispering Cauldron, welcome. Great to see you. Great to have you. I hope life's treating you well. Hot Melinda says it's called respect. There's a right of speech, and if you don't like it, move on. Do not destroy their life by making threats. Be happy and positive outcome, period. Hot Melinda, right on. Right on. Psh. It's what it's all about right there, seriously. If you don't like something, don't walk away mad. Just walk away. You know? Do something else. Watch something else that makes you happy. That's more aligned with who you are as a person. It's as simple as that. So, guys, I have a couple of announcements. One being, I'm glad to see you all, of course. And secondly, my original channel will be high five years old on the 17th of October. And that is a Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. And I will be live streaming on that day on my original channel, Skillz, to celebrate. Chances are it is going to be a long live stream, so I hope to see each and every one of you there. I will put out some notice ahead of time so people know, so I can build up some hype and some momentum about it. But yes, 5 years on the platform in 7 days. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. I can't believe it's been that long. Thank you, CSN City Girl. Absolutely. So, be on the lookout for that. I've got some more videos that are going to be coming up. I should have a new video posted on the original channel tomorrow morning. So, be on the lookout for that as well. So now, I've gotten all that out. Tell me how your day's going. Lunchtime Shenanigans is not just about me, and I want to know how life is treating you today. You guys enjoying the day? Is life going your way? I know R5 Adventures, she's not getting the stuff out of the dumpsters, you know, which she's doing the collab with NWI Diver, but I hope that turns around. Eric Garcia, if I didn't say hello to you, it's great to see you, bud. Glad to have you here. I've been a little preoccupied this morning, so my sincere apologies for that. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I mean, lately there's just way too much hate on YouTube. There really is. And there doesn't need to be. There doesn't need to be. It really doesn't. Kazma says, I have several people threatening to hack me, and they said they knew where I lived. They said I lived in the city, so I knew they were fake. Plus, I have a program in my system to protect them from hackers. There you go. There you go. You know, you got to take those threats kind of seriously to some degree and protect yourself. You know what I mean? If you get like those kind of threats, I will tell you this. It's always a good idea to notify your local police department so that they've made a special note about that sort of thing. If you're worried about being swatted, if you're worried about having what happened to Cab 7 and myself happen to you, notify your local police department and let them know you're a YouTuber. Let them know that there have been people within your community that have been swatted, and if it happens to you, if you suspect it happens to you, let them know you suspect it could happen to you. They will make a note of it, and trust me, it will make life a lot easier. So if it does happen, they'll reach out to you. They'll give you detailed instructions on what to do. It'll still be a horrific experience, but it'll be way easier than it would be if they just showed up at your door pounding or breaking it down. Trust me. It happens to people outside of YouTube as well, for my family knows all too well about that, all about jealousy. Yes, ma'am. Desiree, you got that right. Johnny5, welcome. It's great to see you. Psh, thumbs up and a high five. Great to see you. Great to have you. Desiree says it's a form of bullying and needs to stop. Bullying is not okay in any form, and I completely agree. I don't stand for it, and I don't tolerate it. And I don't condone it, and I will stand up. I've always been about standing up and, helping the underdogs. I've always admired the underdogs. I've always admired people trying to improve themselves in any shape or form, let it be YouTube or in their personal lives or whatever. As long as the effort's there, I admire that. And I'm always going to be a beacon if I can for those people. Tina McKenzie, welcome. Great to see you. Great to have you. I hope life is treating you well. Thanks for the helpful vids on the RAV4. I'm glad that it worked out for you, and I hope it saved you some money, my friend. That's one of the main reasons why I create those sort of videos, to empower people, to make them realize that they can do those sort of things themselves. And it brings a lot of pride, doesn't it? To know that you did the job, you did it correctly, you saved yourself X amount of money. Why the heck not, right? Fantastic, Johnny 5. I am very glad for that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hate to do it, but the 30 minutes is up. I need to go back to work. But again, do me a favor. Head on over to Cab 7. If he's not live, throw a comment in his most recent video and let him know that he's supported and he's loved. If you can wait until his next live stream, make sure you're there. Make sure he has that support. Because right now, he needs us. He needs all the people that believe in him to be there for him. All right? So, until the next time, guys, remember, don't ever let anyone tell you you can't do anything. If it's up here, if it's in here, you're capable of just about anything, as long as it's legal and within community guidelines for YouTube. Until the next time, have a scrap happy day, gents and ladies. Bye-bye.